Peace, family. So I'm back with another one, you know what I'm saying? So today what I wanted to do was, I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about setting or creating a reward system for yourself when you're out having these spiritual battles happening to you. So a lot of the times when we start moving up and ascending and doing different things in the physical realm as well, it seems like you got more obstacles coming your way, whether it was things that you knew you had to take care of already, or whether it was new things being thrown your way or put on your plate. So what I had to do in this kind of situation, and what I started doing, I started creating a small reward system for myself. And what I mean by reward system is, it's like, for instance, let's just say like I did have this other situation happening, so let's just reuse this as an example along with some other shit. Let's say I had some financial shit going on, then I had some shit going on with my car, my phone, my computer, maybe even some people around me started dispersing. All of this started happening around the same time, right at the same time. Usually being in these spaces, you start to think and ponder on what has been going on and what has been happening and transpiring, which that's normal and we should be doing. But I realize for some of us, we tend to ponder and linger in that spot a little bit longer, opposed from creating or coming up with another solution to kind of help balance out the equation. So for me, I had to figure out a way to manage this process because I didn't have any elders, anybody that I was communicating with at the time that was going to give me anything knowledgeable or useful, you know what I'm saying? That was at the time. I do got 2 aunts that I love to definitely POP. Anytime I call, they pick up or they gonna hit me back, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, if you don't create a reward system for yourself or something that you can do to compensate for what's going on over here that's in your control and that's not in your control, you're gonna drive yourself into a really bad space and you're gonna start to pull your own vibration down. So as far as creating a reward system, it doesn't have to be nothing big or anything huge. So sometimes for me it's like, say I had something happen soon as I got up when the sun was up, you know, maybe I got a phone call or text or something, say from my landlord or somebody else sending me some other kind of energy, you know what I'm saying, that I really wasn't expecting first thing on the wake up. Since it happened when I woke up, what I would do is I would allow myself a certain amount of time to process this information that just came into my system, you know what I'm saying? I would give myself a certain amount of time to process this information, and then after that, I would give myself a certain amount of time to kind of throw some solutions together. Even if nothing is stamped and set in stone right there, I want to start piling some marbles and pebbles together of some slight ideas and solutions to this over here. But these usually don't happen right away. So I'm still in that space of thinking about this energy exchange that just kind of happened. So what I would do later on is I'm like, okay, well, since this kind of twisted my energy a little bit, I'm gonna take these steps that I just named, and then I will also do like a small reward example is, all right, I'm gonna go out, get some work done. When I get done getting some work done, I wanna cook myself some food and then kind of relax before I get right back into the computer and start doing some more work or something like that. But it's like, cooking for me was like a small reward, you know what I'm saying? I'm not running out going to pick up no food or nothing, you know. I like to taste my food, and I'm a chef too as well, so I do all that shit. But I don't have a problem rewarding myself with cooking myself something. Sometimes I also even do small things as like, let's say it happened later on or midday, you know what I'm saying? 4ish, 5ish o'clock, where I had this weird energy exchange, and now it's kind of trying to pull my thoughts over here when I'm focused over here. I could do something else small, like, okay, when I get back to the house from done doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna turn on a video or something to listen to, or to watch in the process, mostly to listen to, and I'll take me a warm shower. You know what I'm saying? It's a small reward. All of these is things that you can kind of like do subtle things to reward yourself in the process. I'm 420, so when I get done doing what I'm doing, up and roll up and kick back for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's medicine. You don't overuse it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you get Advil just because you buy it on the shelf, you overindulge in it. No, it's the same thing with the other medicine as well. You know what I'm saying? You have to take it in your portions. You use the medicine. Don't let the medicine use you. You know what I'm saying? So setting these little reward systems up and things that you can do is going to help not keep you sitting in that space to where you just had this situation happen. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was something to deal with bills, or something to do with your transportation, or something to do like with your well-being and your health. You know what I'm saying? So like, long as we being aware and taking this into our spiritual realm and understanding that we do have these other things that's happening around us, some that we are in control of, some that we aren't in control of. But what we can do is we can reward ourselves in the now. We're rewarding our actual physical system. So the reward is helping you keep this also in line, your chakra system. You know what I'm saying? Is because usually when all that shit starts happening, or you get some shit thrown to you out the blue, it usually gets your solar plex chakra going, and it gets your heart chakra going. This is a big area in here, you know what I'm saying? And this way, this whole section right here, this is gonna have your breathing a little off if it's not right, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna have your appetite thrown off if it's not right. You already haven't eaten for the day, and you know you need to eat, but now you done got some information. Now you like, damn, the little appetite that I did have, that shit is definitely gone now, you know what I'm saying? So we have to make sure that we able to focus on ourself, our actual vessel, in the now as well too, you know what I'm saying? And that'll also help your energy, so that way you not feeling so down in a sunken place. For me, I'm not an artificial being, so I'm not going to sit around and I'm like in a weird mood, and just not really feeling it. And then if I'm in a weird mood and I'm not feeling it, most of the beings around me will be able to tell you that they can tell my energy is off, because I don't try to hide it or mask it. That's just how I'm feeling at the time. I'm not always feeling that way. So just because I'm feeling that way right now don't mean that I need to mask it and pretend that I'm in another space that I'm not. That's what I don't do. You know what I'm saying? My heart, how I feel, is worn right here on my sleeves. You know what I'm saying? So I don't never feel no shame or no pity if I'm not in the best space and somebody read my energy like, oh, hey, what's going on with you? Everything okay? If you can tell my energy is a little off, yeah, it's cool. I don't have to always say, yeah, everything is good and everything is great. Because everything isn't always good and great, but everything is always consistent. You know what I'm saying? Long as you staying consistent, that's the whole purpose of making sure you keeping this balanced and aligned, because you're going to get different obstacles thrown your way 24/7. That's just part of the process and how the flow is. You know what I'm saying? So if I wake up and somebody hit me with a left before I get my shit together, it's like, oh, all right, you got me. Hold up. All right, then I bounce back and I'm ready for the 1-2. You know what I'm saying? They got me started for the day. If they hit me in the middle of the day, it's like, shit, I was already up ready. You know what I'm saying? You just must have caught me on a lunch break or something and snuck one in there. But set small rewards for yourself. Sometimes I also like to dive in to my beats. I set that as a reward system, because for me, I like to go in and sometimes listen to different music, old school shit, to sample. Even if I'm not sampling, sometimes I just want to tap into the vibes while I'm twisting up my medicine. And then once I'm getting my process together, now I'm in the process of cooking up. Now I'm not even thinking about this other stuff that I still have to organize, but it's still on the plate. I was able to fix me in the now, and now I can focus on that other stuff with a more clear mind and a more better space and sound process. You know what I'm saying? So it's always about keeping yourself sound and keeping it aligned, because it's always going to be this pressure from outside of us. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how good you do at keeping everything together within you, you're still going to have that pressure being applied to you from the outside. That's why it's motherfucking basically 90% witchy motherfuckers out here, and it's 10% of us. That's what we got to work with right now until we flip the script around. But I just wanted to drop something down there slight for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all tap into everything down below. Peace and love to the kings and queens.